Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your Hypoxix coach for today, and we have level 3.8 chair teaser. This is a level 3 movement and a level 8 breathography, meaning we're adding in our 12 beat breath retentions at the conclusion of each of our engaged exhalations. We're performing these breath retentions to not only increase the stamina, the strength of our deep core muscles that activate at the end of our exhalation by holding them for 12 seconds at a time. It's very intense and very beneficial for stabilizing the low back, lessening low back injury, increasing the strength of the abs. But we're also improving our ability to tolerate carbon dioxide levels both inside the exercise session, which allows us to do more work, increases blood and oxygen delivery to the working muscle, but it also increases our ability to tolerate stress outside the exercise session. And how amazing is that? That we're performing a core exercise where we're improving the feel and the look of our abs and stabilizing our low back and also lessening our stress. So there's your pep talk to go to our 12 deep breath retentions for today. So add that mini ball in between your inner thighs. If you're working with a Hypoxix coach and they've suggested a variation on this exercise, always follow that because that's based on your assessment to optimize your program. Now, balls between the inner thighs because you're going to engage those inner thighs and deepen your connection to your deep core, but it also serves as a tactile feedback tool. If the ball starts moving around too much when you go to your level 3 chair teaser, and this is what this one looks like, we're up here just like this, then you know that you've lost your pelvic stability. And so use this as a tactile feedback tool. Use this as tactile feedback, moving through your full breath cycle, tightening the ab ribbon on your inhale and loosening it on the exhale. That's important in a virtual setting where you don't have a personal trainer with their hands on you when you want to get indicators from your ball, from your ab ribbon to let you know whether or not you're performing the exercise correctly. Now, this exercise is as much a postural exercise as it is a core exercise. So let's go over the posture. Hypoxix headstance is pressing your head back into a pair of imaginary hands and also lifting it up. You're heightening the spine, like the head is getting lifted up off of the shoulders. The head is 20 to 30 pounds. If I handed you a dumbbell and you didn't put it in the right position, don't you think you'd reinforce dysfunction? So I want you to use your head, stack your head on top of your ribs to challenge your abs more. It's amazing how much more you feel your abs when you get your head in the right place. Then the hands are screwing into the chair externally. So if the chair was slippery, they'd push out like that, and also pushing forward. So if the chair were slippery, they'd push forward like that. So it's a screw and a push technique with the shoulder blades together the whole time. Now, I have a skinny stool here, so I'm just performing that action with the heels of my hands. You might have a stool like mine, or you might just have a normal chair. So see how that feels. And screw and push, okay? So squeezing that ball, and then you want to find your neutral spine. So you want to make sure that your weight is equalized between the 2 points on your both sides of the sit bones. If not, equalize the weight between your 2 sit bones. And then neutral spine, you're not forward on the pubic bone, you're not back on the tailbone, but you're about halfway between the two. We're equally weighted right on the center of those sit bones. And when the legs come up, you're going to try to maintain that position where you're not sinking back on the tailbone, you're not forward, and you're just about halfway between the two. And really the way to find the neutral spine when you come up to the teaser is feeling that position where you feel the abs equally with your hip flexors. And yes, we're training our hip flexors in this exercise. They're part of the core, your psoas, all those muscles, just like the abs, but you just want to make sure that you're feeling your abs in addition to the hip flexors, and the ab ribbon and the engaged exhalation is going to help with that. Now, optimally, we are going to keep our eyes closed for this exercise to visualize the connection between the ab ribbon and your abdomen. The first couple times you won't, of course, but you'll add that on. The power visualization for increasing activity of the core muscles and all the muscles in the body is an amazing tool. So let's use that to our advantage and just visualize that ab ribbon loosening on that long exhale. If you can't get it loose, first try loosening your ribbon just a little bit to see if you can feel the difference between tight and loose. And if that doesn't work, then go back to level 1 or level 2 until you feel like you have the strength to go to this position to get your full breath cycle and integrate your deep core into your superficial core muscles that work in a chair teaser. Okay, I think we're ready for our 2 breath cycles with our 12 deep breath retentions here. Okay, so I'm screwing the hands, pushing them forward, shoulder blade together, head stance. Let's take it from our posture, zip up, inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1, inhale 2, and blow. Hold the breath for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, loose ribbon, 3, head back, 2, and a 1, and inhale, inhale. Loosen the ribbon, you're holding 12. Keep it loose for 11, 10, 9, shoulders back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Amazing work.